Istanbul Türkiye, one of the largest cities in the world, is a melting pot of cultures where European and Asian cultures intertwine. From grand mosques to ancient bazaars, every corner of Istanbul whispers a piece of history. Today I visit Türkiye for the very first time and I'm eager to try delicious foods, explore the many temples, and share my first impression of what was once the cradle of modern civilization.
Wow, I am filled with joy. So many emotions going on through my mind right now. Have a look around me. Merhaba and welcome to Istanbul, one of the most vibrant cities in the entire world. A city stretched between two continents, Europe and Asia. And today we're gonna be checking out the neighborhood of Fatih, checking out these beautiful mosques, the Grand Bazaar, trying out delicious food, and see where the adventures around Istanbul take us. Around Istanbul, you can find over 3,000 beautiful mosques, and I wanted to show you some of them. The first one that I want to show just near the Galata Bridge is the Yanis Kami Bridge. It was built in 1597 with beautiful stone, granite, and marble. I want to take you inside, but it looks like it is still closed, so we're going to continue walking and maybe we'll come back to it later. Little way away from the last mosque we saw, the Yani Kami, is the Rustem Pasha, and my apologies if I'm mispronouncing some of these names. I'm trying really hard. Turkish is a very hard language for me. So this mosque was built in 5060. It was a little bit older than the last mosque we saw, built by a completely different sultan. And what's specific about this mosque is the beautiful tile work displayed on the outside of the mosque. Incredible mosque, so beautiful. The tile works was unlike any other mosque I've ever been to. Every mosque that I've been to previously, prior to coming to Turkey, has been very simple, this tile work, and I'm excited for all of the other mosques that I'm going to go see. It was so tranquil and peaceful. But now I got a little bit of a sweet tooth, so I'm walking towards a sweet shop here that's been around for over 150 years. Now, one thing you'll notice as you're walking here in Istanbul is, unlike Albania where nobody really bothers you, here as you walk towards shops, every one of the owners wants to invite you to their shop, give you a little bit of treat, and hopefully guilt trip you into buying some goods from them. For a moment there, I thought I was walking into a Grand Bazaar, but no, this is just another typical bazaar here in Istanbul. And you can find anything here. You can find spices, textiles, candy, chessboards, souvenirs, whatever your heart desires, you can find in any of these bazaars here in Istanbul. I made it to Hafiz Mustafa. They've been serving Turkish delight since 1864. It is one of the oldest bakeries, pastry shops here in the city. And judging by the looks of it, what they have on display, I'm very excited. Let's go have a look inside. Look at all these choices. I am leaning towards getting just like a variety pack, but you also have some tea. Hello. You have some tea, coffee, cakes that I saw the gentleman is making over there. Everything looks good. It smells so good from the guy making those cakes. But yes, I am getting this to bring back home. Depending on what street you turn on here in Istanbul, it could be really hectic and loud, or it could be just quiet here as I'm walking to the next mosque, the Suleymaniye Mosque, one of the largest mosques in Istanbul. Now, something I have to warn some of you guys about: if you come to Istanbul, you'll find a lot of stray dogs and cats that are just here hanging out on the street. But from what I heard, these citizens are good care of them. I see a lot of them feeding them food, so it makes me a little bit more happy that at least someone's looking out for them. I find myself in front of yet another stunning mosque. This one is called the Suleymaniye Mosque. It was built in 1557 on top of the 7 hills, which was what Istanbul was originally built on top of. What makes it so unique, it's not only the largest, but it also has some of the most stunning views of the surrounding area and the Bosphorus Sea around. But what's even more interesting that I read is the Sultan who ordered the construction of this mosque built it so large to rival the Hagia Sophia Mosque, which I'm hoping to visit later today on the other side. When I step inside these mosques, I feel a sense of calmness and tranquility and peaceful. It's so beautiful, decorated, like you feel at peace. Look at the beautiful stained windows and the decorations, the painting, the ceiling, all the decorations here. Now, when I was outside visiting the cemetery, which I highly recommend you check out, I stopped at the mausoleum where the Sultan who ordered the construction of this mosque is buried along with his relatives. According to the plaque, he was a great warrior and he was a philanthropist who donated money to build this mosque. And it is one of the most stunning mosques I have ever been in. After visiting a few places, I'm getting a little bit hungry, so why don't I go try to find a doner kebab, a typical Turkish street food. It's on a rotating skewer, kind of like a gyro, wrapped in a pita with some vegetables. And what better place to get it than right here in Istanbul? So you see the meat usually rotates on a skewer like this. It's usually lamb, sometimes chicken, and then he puts on some vegetables, some tomatoes. It's a very simple meal on the go, wrapped in a pita, sometimes different kind of bread, but let's try it. The meat is seasoned really well. There are a couple of things I'm on a mission to find, and one of them was the pomegranate juice, guys. So they are freshly squeezed pomegranate juices. They cost about $2.50. And it's so sweet and so delicious. There's one more thing I want to find before I wrap for today. It's the ice cream man. I don't know if you ever guys seen the ice cream man where they trick you into believing they're giving you the cone, but then they take it away from you. And I'm hoping to experience that here today as well. This is the Beyazit Square, sometimes also referred to as the Freedom Square, but most people know it as the Beyazit after the mosque that was built by one of the sultans. We also have here the University of Istanbul with 2 beautiful Turkish flags flying high above. And then what you can't see right as you walk through that gate is the Beyazit Tower, which was built by a different sultan in 1850. It currently serves almost like a weather station where it indicates different weather patterns and colors. Red means snow, blue means clear skies, which is a little bit backwards, and green means rain. Time to go shopping. I just entered the oldest bazaar in the world, continuously operated since the middle of the 15th century. It has over 4,000 street vendors. You can find different craftsmanships, vendors selling all kinds of carpets, souvenirs, sweets, treats, foods, and the bazaar is conveniently divided up into different sections. So depending on what you're looking for, whether it's clothes, souvenirs to bring back home, or some food to eat, you can find it all here at the Grand Bazaar. First stop, and I got lured in by the delicious smell of all the teas. Look at it. We have Ottoman rolls, pomegranate, sultan tea, jasmine tea, so good. And then in the background they have the Turkish delight, so I had to buy some. They actually vacuum seal it for you, so I got the pomegranate one with the blueberries. I can't wait to take it home and share some with my mom. I just got myself a magnet of Istanbul that I'm gonna put on my mom's fridge. Her fridge is literally almost full. There's maybe room for 20 more magnets. But at this point, as I keep walking around the bazaar, I feel like I am walking in circles. I feel like I've been here already and I've seen these stands, but who knows, I might be in a completely different way. I'm trying to make it all the way from one end of the bazaar to the next and just see. I'm still looking for some postcards and maybe one small little gift from my mother. And then we'll see where the adventure takes us. But like I said, this place is a maze. Look at it. You don't know where you're going. Everywhere you turn, it's just something different. I have not been here before, that's for sure. This is like way more open. And there's a kitty walking here. Listen to this. Why is everyone yelling? Everybody's just like standing around here. I don't know if those are the shop owners, and they're just yelling on their phones. I have no idea what's going on. So I'm not able to find any postcards. Maybe once I get outside of the bazaar, maybe some other shops. But we are now walking towards the Blue Mosque and Hagia Sophia, one of the most popular, most touristy places here in Istanbul. I found the ice cream, guys, so let's give it a try.
Cream?
Yes, sir.
Which one, sir?
We'll do mango.
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 Oh, mango tango. Ay! Where are you from, brother?
Poland.
Hollanda. Bir enişte. Selamun aleyküm. Evet. Hoppa. Yes, brother. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
He got me good. They make it seem like a lot easier, the guys who grabbed the cones from him, but he fooled me so much. This is one of the mosques I was looking forward to seeing the most. It's called the Blue Mosque, and it's not because of the blue domes, it's because of the over 20,000 blue tiles they adorn the inside. There are also over 260 stained glass windows inside of it and 6 minarets that are around the mosque. Let's have a look inside. It is so beautiful to listen how the two mosques right from across each other are doing a call to prayer, and they're taking turns reciting the verse of Quran, I believe. So this is Hagia Sophia, one of the most important mosques in the city. It has a very unique history. It used to be a church until the fall of Constantinople, which used to be the center of the Byzantine Empire. When the Ottomans took over, they built this mosque over the old church and used it as a mosque until 1935, when it was then turned from 1935 until 2020 as a museum. In 2020, it reverted back to a mosque for which it is today. You know, I just realized that the sun rises on the Asian side of Istanbul and it sets on the European side. And look how lively this place has become. Look at all the places that we visited, and I couldn't have asked for a place to spend the last 24 hours of my adventures on my way home. Istanbul is such a giant city, a mixture of different cultures, different experience that you can have. I only scratched the surface. I hope to be back here one day. I only got to explore this side, the European side, but the next time I have so many more activities planned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoy my first impressions, because my first impressions were Istanbul is amazing and I'm already eager to come back here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you from wherever my adventures take me.